Hi Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be looking at your current love energy and how things will play out where you currently are. So this can be to the Earth signs watching and also to the cross watchers who are dealing with an Earth sign. So let's jump into the reading and lay out some cards, starting off with current energy. Okay, so we start off with the World card. Okay, we've got the World. The World is reversed. So what I'm seeing here straight off the bat here is that things are sort of behind view, or there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes in a current relationship. We've got this woman here who sort of is growing with the trees. I'm getting strong earth energy with this World card though, so this could be you, very much so, earth signs. You're not seeing a lot of growth in a current situation. There's a bit of stagnancy happening here and you're not too pleased about that. You feel like someone's not being as open or as involved as, say, you are. So you're noticing some sort of distinction here in a relationship. And, you know, I feel like if you are, if you've got a hunch about this, or you've got this feeling that something's going on, chances are that feeling is right, because I feel like the next card over is indicating that. It's the Two of Cups reversed. So chances are that intuition that you're feeling with the World card, things, not getting closure or not having completing cycles, not moving forward. I feel like the Two of Cups, next card over, strong Pisces, we've got fish. So some of you dealing with a water signs, in particular Pisces, this is coming up. Okay, so I feel like right now you've got a hunch about something and chances are you're correct. Now, it could be about your relationship, about your person, about things not moving in a connection. But there is something that's not working between you and a specific person. And I feel like that needs to be addressed, or it will just keep happening. I'm seeing a parting of ways for some of you. Now, this might not be forever, okay? We want to remain open-minded and positive. So it could just be temporary, but something's not working out, earth signs. Something has to give. Okay, something has to change here. So, for some of you, this is not the person you're supposed to be with. And I feel like the cards are trying to tell us that, okay? It could also be that the person you're with is not your twin flame. Your twin flame, your soulmate, is still out there, is still the person that's going to show up in your life. So for a lot of you, it's not working out for a reason, okay? You're going to sort of, there is an ending coming up after that. I feel shortly after you see that dysfunction with the Nine of Swords. Could be with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She's up at night, she's got anxiety, possibly about an ending or being alone. So some of you are sticking to a situation because you're scared to end up alone. Okay, so you're sticking by it for the wrong reasons. Okay, so it makes me think some of you are in it not because your heart is entirely invested, it's because you're scared of endings. You don't want to go through the breakup again. So you're staying in a situation when you're not quite happy here, earth signs. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to yourself? I do feel like change is going to come shortly after that. So I feel like you need to go through some sort of ending, or I feel like you need to feel those feelings out. Feeling anxious, feeling scared, feeling in that position. We all go through it. And I feel like it's something that has to happen, because then the next card, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to take a big turn for you in your relationships. Okay, we've got the Three Goddesses of Fate here. Wheel of Fortune, she looks into a fountain. Fountains are supposed to be lucky. So you've got a lot more luck in love. But I feel like the luck is going to come only after you end a situation. So especially those who are involved with someone where you're like semi-happy with. You're like, yeah, I'll settle. So I want to say to you, don't settle, because you've got something fantastic coming. So don't settle because you could miss something super, super beautiful here. Wheel of Fortune sends loves, soulmates, things turning around in a major way. It could even be the other relationship at the beginning, or this relationship that I'm speaking about, that does turn. Two of Cups reversed. It could even be that, turning that situation around and having a new beginning, because Wheel of Fortune is 10, which is 1, and the next card over is Ace of Cups. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get a second chance with this person, but for some I feel like this is someone brand new. Ace of Cups could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this is someone you'll end up marrying or someone you'll end up engaged to. So that's why I want to say, don't settle, because the person that you're ignoring or the person that you're saying no to, the life they could give you is magnificent. You know, the relationship they could give you is magnificent. And I feel like you won't experience it if you're distracted by other people, because you won't get this person. You know, it's a tough nut to crack, but I don't feel like you'll get them if you keep ignoring them. Ace of Cups, they have love here to offer. This is a new emotional beginning. I'm seeing forgiveness happening in a situation. So if you've been hurt or you've been burned before, it's very likely that there's someone coming back in for forgiveness and healing. And I feel like that'll take place. I'm seeing that as this connection comes into your life, it's going to take place very slowly, however. So we've got the Knight of Wands, but the Knight of Wands is reversed. So you're not going to see much movement physically. I feel like you're going to have to be super patient, but if anyone can be patient, it's you, Earth signs. Well, you know, Virgos, maybe not so much you. No judgment. I'm a Gemini, so we both are ruled by the same planet. We can't be patient. It's just not in our nature. But you know what? If you have any advantage, it's that you do come from that earth element background. So I feel like that's going to be your saving grace in moving things forward. So things are going to take place slowly. And there's a message here not to expect too much in a small time frame, like moving in, going out on dates, being exclusive. All those milestones will happen when they're supposed to happen. So you have to trust the timing and trust the patience that's coming with this relationship. So I don't want you to settle for second best here, Earth signs, because you could have someone really, really amazing, but they're not going to be the person that's just going to sweep you off your feet and then bring you into a home and marry you and all that stuff. It's going to happen slowly, okay? But there is movement. So the next card we have is a Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands reversed. This is powerful. I feel like trust is going to be built. And I feel like you're not going to have insecurity, at least not as much as what you've had with previous people as with this person. So this is the removal of like paranoia and trust issues and all those sorts of things. So you could really, work through that type of energy in a really positive way. Okay, so Nine of Wands reversed, really positive way to get rid of those obstacles. So once you let down your guard and they'll let down your guard, a lot of trust is going to be built. But I do want to say, eventually someone's going to get hurt. What's going on here, Earth signs, is someone else that's going to come into the picture here, and suddenly you'll have options. Be careful of falling into a third party situation. Some of you will not be wholeheartedly committed to that person because you want to keep your options open. And be careful if you're doing that, because you could get your heart broken. Okay, you want to take both people with you. You want to explore both connections. Someone's going to find out, someone's going to get hurt, and it's not going to be pretty. And Earth signs, you'll be the one to deal with a broken heart. So, you know, be careful, because karma's around, it exists. And I just want you to be mindful of what you're getting into here, because it could cause some tension here. Like I said, maybe it's this person you're currently with, and then you move on to this new person, and then you're still sort of figuring things out. But after such a triumph of, you know, moving away from that toxic energy with that Nine of Wands reversed, you really don't want to get into that third party situation. But I feel like there's pain. And look, it could even be like, if it's not a third party situation, I feel like there's pain or there's worry that's going to come up in the relationship. So like traumatic events, even from previous relationships or trauma or childhood, could come up and affect the connection. Okay, so something you have to be wary of. I'll leave it at that though, Earth signs. So thank you again for tuning in, and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.